know. I can't really, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't, kind of. Let me gather my thoughts. Hey guys, welcome back. So I got Friday Favorites and Fooeys for you today. So happy Valentine's Day. I have been loving some Valentine's-y sort of makeup, definitely pinky sort of makeup, just girly and happy, and yeah. So my favorites this week kind of all fall under that category. So let's get to them. Okay, so for eyes, first thing is really kind of more neutral, but I am so impressed with this palette. This is the new Too Faced Born This Way, the Natural Nudes Complexion Inspired Eyeshadow Palette. Wowie, they sent this to me, which totally made my day and so sweet of them. I can't believe this palette. I mean, this is one of those palettes that the second I started trying it out, I thought, this is one of those palettes that I'm gonna reach for on the regular. It's gonna be one of those palettes that I know I can grab for, and it'll create looks that I love. Great looks for work, every day, but date night, special occasions, smoky eyes. I mean, you can do it all. And what I love about this palette is that for each little duo, you get a really great matte, and then you get a super light catching, light reflecting, sort of a metallic-y shade. And wowie, the formula, so good. So the mattes are this like silky, blendable, pigmented, but not like overtake your whole eye sort of a formula. Dang near perfect, I would say. And then the metallic-y shades are so light catching. I mean, this is applying them dry, or you can apply them with a setting spray and kick them up a notch. You can apply them with your fingers. That's gonna make them even more metallic-y. But they're just so good. The formula is so good. I mean, I am in love with this palette. I feel like I'm just raving, because it was one of those palettes I was talking to myself. Like, as I'm using it and trying it out, I'm talking to myself going, oh wow, this is so good. So I always know I love something if I do that, and I was totally doing that. So I have some of these shades on today, also with another thing. But, I mean, just so fun. And really, I mean, you can do all kinds of looks. You can get super creative with it. It's always gonna be a neutral look, but you can play with it in different ways. Or, if you don't wanna think about it, I mean, you've got a matte and you've got a corresponding metallic-y shade. So it can be like, you know, you're trying to get to work quickly, you need a quick eye look, you grab the matte and then you grab the matching metallic-y shade. And there you go, there's your look. So it can be kind of a no-brainer everyday palette, or it can really be a more involved, beautiful, neutral palette. And again, the formula is just so good. Also for eyes, OFRA sent me a fun package, so sweet of them, and I have been loving this palette especially. This is the Signature Palette Sweet Dreams. This is more kind of Valentine's-y. It is so super cute. It's this beautiful, I would say, peachy rosy sort of a themed palette. So I have some of these colors on today. I have a little bit of this on the inner corners of my eyes, and then I have these two in my crease and a little bit of this in my outer corner. So I have more of this palette on today than I do the Too Faced palette, but look at these colors. So this formula is different than the Too Faced. Both really, really good formulas. I would say these mattes are more of a buildable formula. So you're gonna, well, the other one is too, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I would say this one takes a little bit more building, but I mean, you can see it here. They're still really pigmented. I mean, I don't know. I can't really, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know the difference in them. They're both really good formulas. I like them both. I don't know. You can see the metallic-y shades. The metallic-y shade in this one, and especially this one, they're not that thicker sort of a texture. This one is more like, almost like one of their highlights. Kind of, but not as soft. Let me gather my thoughts. I've literally sat here for like 10 seconds trying to figure out, like, what am I even saying? I don't even know, but I like the metallic-y shades for sure. I would say that they're not that thicker sort of a texture. Now that I'm thinking about it, this looks like one of their highlighters, like in the pan, but it's not quite that thick formula. So these seem a little bit silkier in texture and not quite as thick as the Too Faced shadows, metallic-y shadows, but they're both amazing. I mean, they're both beautiful on the eyes. I love this whole color story. It's kind of very rosy, like a rose. I mean, there's different kind of tones here. You have more kind of like raspberry peachy. You have more of a true peach. This one's a really fun kind of duochromy lavender pink. It's just fun. It's a fun Valentine's-y feeling sort of eyeshadow palette. For blush, I really just kind of started diving into these palettes. I played with them a little bit, but I want to play with them more because they're just so cute and they're very Valentine's-y feeling. These are the BH Cosmetics 4-color blush palettes. So this one is Vanilla Strawberry Truffle, and this one is Vanilla Cream Truffle. So I'm actually wearing both of them, but I have a little bit more of this one on today. This is the more pinky one. These are so cute. I love like fun, happy makeup like this, and this is just fun, happy makeup. So this is more of a brighter pink blush palette. Has 4 colors in here. It does have a scent to it. It's kind of fakey, strawberry cream or something, but still fun. Still smells good, but it kind of has like a artificial sort of a scent to it, but I don't mind it. I still think it's fun. So I have a little bit of the neutral color. I have a little bit, actually I have all 3 of these. This one, and this one on today. And I was just kind of building them. You really have playtime with these. You can really build them up. So, I mean, this one obviously is gonna be brighter and more of a pop of color. But this one, when you look at the outside packaging, it looks like it's gonna be really bright. And it is a brighter pop of pink, but this formula, you have a little bit of playtime with it where it's not gonna like overtake your face with a bright pink blob, you know? So this one, Vanilla Cream Truffle, is definitely more on the neutral side. So you've got more neutrally colors in this one. Really like the formula of these. They're very silky. They are soft, so I mean, they kick up a lot of product in the pan, but I don't notice them difficult to work with on the face at all. They just kind of kick up some product in the pan. This one is going to be just so good for every day, for pairing it with any makeup look. I mean, you have a dark smoky eye and you need something super neutral for your cheeks. This would absolutely work. Beautiful. This one also has a scent, the vanilla cream, but it's a lot more subtle. It's just kind of a creamy sweet sort of a scent, so it's not as strong as this one. So there they are. As far as like sheen and formula, so this one has a little bit of sheen to it. This one does. This one's more of a matte. This one is more of a matte. And then these over here are kind of mostly all satiny. This one has the most glow of them all. So it's still, I would say, satiny, but not quite as, these are a little bit more on the matte side of a satin. This one has a little bit more sheen to it, I would say. But they're all beautiful. So fun. Y'all know me. I mean, I couldn't go a week without talking about something from ColourPop because I just am always placing orders with them and they come out with new products, which is all the time. So I've always got new goodies to share with you. Okay, so this is the Soul Body Face and Body Highlighter, and this is in soft pink. So here is the outside box to it. Here is the highlighter itself. So this one is smaller than the others that I've talked about recently. This one is a smaller sort of a highlighter. I think it's still the Super Shock sort of a formula. It feels that way. It says shimmering body powder, but it feels the same. Has a really yummy scent to it. And it reminds me of something. And I cannot remember. I mean, it's a familiar scent. It's kind of perfumey, but fruity. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know if it was a Bath and Body Works or a perfume I used to wear. It smells good. It's fairly strong though. I mean, the scent of it is fairly strong, but it's very nostalgic, so I really like the scent of it. This is a beautiful metallic-y pink color. I do have this on today. You can really see, I mean, I have glow to my cheeks all over because really those satiny blushes from BH, the satiny sheen really comes out on your cheeks. But then on the highest point of my cheekbones is definitely this. So really pretty pink. So there it is, metallic-y, light catching, fun. So impressed with it. And then for lips, I have several things. So first off, this Dior, oh my gosh, Dior Addict. And I have no idea what color this is. I cannot read it. So I will try to figure it out and I will list it down below for you. But it looks like this. It is a beautiful pinky color. This is just one of those gorgeous live in your purse sort of lip products. It is so sweet and so beautiful. It's just this gorgeous kind of jelly formula, and this pink is so sweet. It is so girly. I mean, you can see it. It's just sweet. It really looks pretty on the lips. Nice formula to it. Just kind of I would say a gel feeling gloss kind of a feeling on the lips. Very pretty. Leaves a little bit of color to your lips. This is a lighter sort of a shade, so, you know, there's not quite as much color to it, but it's just one of those you can just kind of keep in your purse, keep applying, and it's just easy. It looks fresh. It doesn't look overdone, so love it for that reason. Fancy, fun packaging to it. Really a neat lip product, but I think mostly, I like the formula of it, but I especially love the color. The color totally sucks me in because it's this just like sweet girly pink. You can kind of see here, there's a little bit of stain left on my hand. So you can kind of see. There's definitely like a tint and a stain left behind. But like I said, it's a lighter color, so there's not going to be quite as much with this one as there might be with other colors. Okay, also really enjoyed these this week. These are the new e.l.f. Seriously Satin lipsticks. Love the nude with this lip liner, and then the kind of like pinky color is this one that I'm wearing right now. Okay, lip liner that I wore this nude with is the Maybelline Color Sensational lip liner in Purely Nude. Let me not swatch it over that stain so you can actually see the color. And then this is Cream. Cream? Yeah, is the shade of this one. Such a pretty nude. Oh my goodness. Absolutely love it. It's a lighter nude, so for me, I like to pair it with a lip liner. Packaging on these, nothing fancy or special, but I really like it. It's just kind of like plastic that you can sort of see the working parts to it, and it kind of becomes a cool design to it. So I like that it's just sort of a basic see-through plastic container that still looks kind of cute, and it's super cheap. I think these are $3. So I mean, I love that they're inexpensive, and the packaging is kind of fun for how cheap it is, you know? And then this one is Taffy. So this is what I have on my lips right now. Taffy is more of a, I'd say like petal pink, like a petal pink. So there they are right there. So pretty. Really like the formula of these lipsticks. I would honestly describe them as an almost like perfect matte lipstick formula. They say satin, but they kind of set down to be a little bit more matte, but not a drying matte at all. It's just a long wearing, low maintenance, comfortable lip product where it's on your lips. It doesn't feel drying, but it doesn't necessarily feel overly hydrating. It just kind of feels like nothing on your lips, but it doesn't go everywhere because it's that more of a satiny matte kind of a formula. Wears away pretty evenly, not like a liquid lipstick where you have a big line or something. So it's just low maintenance. I would say the only thing I don't love about these, and I notice it more with the cream than I do Taffy, there's kind of a little bit of a chemically scent to it, so I don't love that because I don't, you know, makes you wonder like, ooh, what is this made with? This one I don't notice it as much. I mean, it's there a little bit, but I notice it more with the cream, so maybe something about the pigments that are used in that one. I'm not really sure, so that's just an FYI, but I love them. I think they're awesome lipsticks. Okay guys, so those are all my favorites for this week. So hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please hit a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you were loving this week or maybe not so much loving. Let me know your weekend plans or any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!